What is up, guys? Sort of back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today, I'm bringing you another Storm Collectibles review. And this character, for me, came in kind of late in the game when it comes to, well, I mean, King of Fighters in general, although technically speaking, he's the main character of King of Fighters. It's none other than Kusanagi. And for me, when I was a kid, I was at Walmart, and this is back when Walmart still had arcade games. Nowadays, maybe not so much, depending on what area you live in. Well, I walked into Walmart. It's like a little spot where arcade games are. They had X-Men: Children of Adam, which is a favorite of mine, and they had a Neo Geo arcade, which back in the day, our Neo Geo arcades could have different games and different cabinets. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, this cabinet had two big games. It had Kingdom Monsters 2, which I love, by the way. You can get on PSN, just download it. It's not a plug for PSN, but you can get it. It's fun. Frustrating. Anyway, the other game was King of Fighters 94. I was already familiar with Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting. Well, in King of Fighters 94, they combined all these characters together into this 3 versus 3 dream match scenario. And me, my mind, like, man, Terry's in there, right? Terry Bogard. He's gonna be the main character. Nobody beats Terry, except maybe Rio, if you know who that is. But yeah, no. In this game, the main character was a guy named Kusanagi, a guy no one ever fucking heard of. Some new rookie upstart just comes in there and just literally pushes Terry Bogard shit in, apparently, or somehow, because Terry doesn't make it to the end. Terry Bogard and his team does not make it to the end of the game. It's Kusanagi. And at first, I didn't even like Kyo. It took me a while to warm up to this character, because every KO machine, I always wanted to play as Team Fatal Fury, which is Terry Bogard's team. Over time, I became to like Kyo, and I even love Kyo. He's not exactly one of my favorites now. Still not cool with Terry, but he and Team Japan are pretty cool. So with that being said, let's go ahead and play that highlight, shall we? Yeah! Oh shit. You guys are back. Sorry. Kind of like with the old video I showed before. Sometimes I see that old arcade footage. Gets me hype, man. Gets me hype. So, without further ado, let's play that intro and get to the game itself. Excuse me. Get into the figure itself. Sorry. And here we are back, and as always on this channel, we start with the box. So here's the box for Kyo. This is King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Edition, which is basically this is basically how he looked throughout 94 until 98. At 99, he took on a whole different look, and it's a whole other thing. But yeah, this is how he looks. Alright, and side art of the box. Here's the back of the box. You can see what everything comes with, or a few things. Him doing some of his special moves. This piece here is a builder piece, which I didn't cover with Terry. I'm going to do them all together once I have all 4 of these reviewed. So stay tuned for that. Here is the other side, which is the exact same picture. I don't know why I show it to you. And that's basically for the box. Let's throw that in storage, never to be seen again. Now let's go into these here accessories. Let's start first with this right here, his extra coat here, which is more of a, it's kind of more blowing back motion. I guess like when he's doing like aerial moves, kicks, or any of his special attacks. It looks pretty good. It's that soft rubber that Storm Collectibles is known for. A little gold symbol here. I'm not quite sure what that is. And there's a family with a kusanagi crest. It's kind of like a burning sun. All looks really nice. And if you see more of the kind of blowing back detail here. So yeah. Also, I may or may not put this on him because I've done it a couple times and it's very annoying to find the socket joint to put the arms back in. Due to kind of how they want to slump down the side right here. So it's kind of a pain, but I may or may not do it. Another accessory is this flame motion here, which is for his flaming uppercut motion here. His moves have names, but they're all like Japanese, like different Japanese terms and numbers. His special techniques names are weird. But yeah, this is a flame piece. I like how it starts off from a yellowish color here. As it goes down, it gets to more of a flame color. And it's hard plastic here. It gets softer as you go down, which is okay. And how you put it on, you basically pop the hand out of the hand off the wrist, slide through, put the hand on, which I'll be showing here originally. Another flame piece here is I'm trying to think of what it was called. I'm really bad with Kyo's move names. But basically, it's basically a combination of fire punches that he does. And this just goes on top of the fist. It just slides on very easily. I'll be showing that too. But similar to the other flame piece, it looks almost the same. It's a hard plastic up front and it gets softer as it goes back. Altogether, very nice. Speaking of flame pieces, we also have one, well actually two more. This is more for his palm, for when he's going for his more like his desperation attack. This is kind of the start of it, which I'll be showing off too. He just kind of lays in the hand. It's pretty cool. It's painted almost the same way. Oh no, I shouldn't even say it's painted. It's molded in the same way with the darker red tips. Goes down to as it goes down, it gets lighter. And here is his another flame piece. It's basically like he goes to his wind pose where his finger lights up, then he kind of blows it out. And what you would do is you would basically grab one of these hands like so, and stick it on, and there you go. I think that's pretty cool all along. And for the final last flame piece, here's his basically his super and/or desperation move. Don't ask me the name of it because I have a hard time saying stuff, but this is it. Traditionally, he would go into this small flame first, and then when he swings his arm, this flame here appears. And it's on the stand, you can bend it any which way. I would take it off the stand, but it's pretty hard to get this little peg here inside that hole. So please forgive me, I'm just gonna have to leave that there. But yeah, similar to the other flames, you know, it's the same. You start with this nice light base and gets darker, more fiery as it goes on. And overall, I think it looks really good. I'm thinking about picking up Storm Collectibles' newly released Scorpion with the flaming head, because it comes with a whole lot more flame pieces, which I think would be really good with used with Kyo Kusanagi. Alright, now let's get that out of the way. Whew, man, a lot of accessories. Now let's go down to let's go to different heads. He's got 3 different ones. Excuse me, well, 4 kind of one came with. This is more of a grunting face. Like maybe he's in trouble, or you know, or maybe he's gathering energy for a large flame attack. But there's that. Overall, it's not sloppy at all. The eyes are painted well, teeth painted just right. It has glowing hair. One thing cool about the hair, it can come off. Let's see. Get it off. I thought it could. But there we go. So you can pull the bangs off, and you can change it for any other head. So it's a cool little trick. Get it back on there. There we go. Moving on to a different head. This is probably my favorite one. Here's just more of a smirk, or more of what we call a shit-eating grin. That's probably my preferred face. If you look closely at these faces, including the other face, he has just a teeny little bit of like scruff down at the chin. I never noticed in games, so neat. All right, and the last head. Now this is definitely probably a yelling, attacking face. Maybe he's doing his flaming uppercut, or maybe a super finish move. But whichever, it looks pretty cool with the mouth open. Keep it painted up nice. The red in the mouth looks pretty good. Overall, the paint that's on it is pretty good. It's not sloppy at all. Alright. Now, let's put the camera down just a hair. Let's bring in the hands. It's time for the hands. So, first and foremost, we'll start with these fingers here, which you've already seen with the flame tack. So you can kind of see how these look. Lift the finger up. You can take that flame yet again over here. Let's see. And put it on your finger. Which I think is a nice touch yet again. Or it'd be kind of cool just to put them on a figure. Just have them pointing at you, which I think is nice. So yeah, that's that. And you also get a pair of more relaxed, well, I shouldn't say relaxed, but spread finger hands. They look pretty good, as you can see. Paint, nice where the paint's applied on the hands for the glove. Moving on. And here we're getting to a little sloppy moment. I don't know if this can come off or not, or if this just maybe perhaps it's paint coming off. Here on the finger, it's kind of annoying. On the other hand, thank goodness we didn't get that problem there. But these are also the hand that you would use to it's on my throat here, to hold this flame here, so you can get it pushed in. I believe it's the right hand. Wait a minute. There we go. So yeah, you can totally holding the flame like so. And with one of these hands, I think it's a very nice touch. Alright, finally, we're all done with all accessories. And here is the man himself, Kusanagi, the main star of KOF. At least the main star in terms of 94 through 97. Sometimes in KOF they deviate and show other characters. It's a thing they do. But overall, he is the main antagonist more time than not. Or at least the story falls back to. You guys don't care. Let's talk about the figure. And yeah, this is off the bat. This thing, man, he's detailed all the hell. Very nice. I got him here in like his more normal video game stance, kind of how he stands in the game. Yeah. For the face goes, I think this is just like your base face, the one it comes with. But as I said before, you can change out anytime you want to. I thought this is more of a stoic, kind of more stern face. And this definitely invokes Kusanagi from the KOF games. Just turn around, get the full effect. Definitely rocking the Johnny Witherspoon Pops shoes from the Wayne Brothers. Shout out if you know that, if you know about that show. I miss the Wayne Brothers, but yeah, he didn't have the white Tic Tac shoes going on with the schoolboy outfit. Everything's got really nice detail. Speaking of detail, even on the gloves here, they have the Kusanagi family kind of sun symbol. Same one you find on the back of the coat. Very nice touch. And I often wonder about Kyo's headband. Like, I feel like they should be like some kind of a knot back here. But this is game accurate. Now, moving on to his articulation. Like the Stone Collectible, my Turbo Guard review. The head is on a large peg with a ball joint. And you can turn around and just remove it. But don't make it rotate. I don't have it on really good, but there we go. Yeah, but anyway, you can rotate. You can probably get a full 360, but I don't think you really need to, really. His coat kind of gets in the way, but, you know, it's kind of more of a aesthetic thing that it doesn't need to be there. As far as chest goes, you have a ball joint like so you can kind of see here, you can make a little teapot that way or teapot that way. You can lean hella back, but when you do, you get that little gap there, which is rather unsightly, but it's a storm thing, so you know. Also, you can get an ab crunch with, well, it's just a pectoral crunch, and the way you can get an ab crunch about that much. I think it's more than enough. Turn to the left and right. Pretty good. Like so. And there's more than enough there. As far as the legs go, you can kick out. About that far. And you have a thigh rotation here, which you can turn something like this or like that. It's pretty good cut there. Back to that knee is double jointed. And right, it says the second joint here, which you kind of gotta, for me, I like to bend it here for the first joint first, then bend the second joint. Like so. Back down here to the feet. It has a decent ankle rocker. And it gets you, for the most part, any pose you really want to get. And as far as bending up goes, up about that much, down about that much. It's a ball joint, but think about as far as it bends. Toe bend. Kind of stiff on mine, but you can get it. Looks pretty good. There we go. See, before I move the leg back, goes back about that far. So yeah, you can definitely kick his own ass just about if you're into that sort of thing. Bend the leg back out and go back up here. Let's go back to the arms. I told you this, I missed that on. And for the arms go, they're on a ball joint inside of here, so you can hinge it out that far. Rotate. Actually, you can get it. I think get the full 360. Yep, sure can. And like other Storm Collectibles, have a little bit of a drop down here. If you want to pull the arm up, all you got to get back up is kind of like that, kind of wiggle it back up. And on top of here, where the coat is, more of a softer plastic, so definitely helps with articulation. You can butterfly in just a bit, like so. You can get the same on both sides. You can butterfly that in as well. Actually, you can even butterfly on both back. It's really good. He also has a secondary vest underneath the coat, as you can see, which is very nice. As far as the hands go, you can 360 that. It's on a double peg ball joint, and you can bend. Let's see, should be able to bend. Oops, or you can just pull it off. That works too. Depending on which side your ball joint is on, you can bend it up or down, like so. Now, if you get your ball joint turn the right way, you can bend it not only up but also in. It all depends on where your ball joint is. You kind of rotate it. Man. As far as your elbow goes, it's a double hinge as well, which is typical Storm. You bend it like so and bend the arm, so you can get double jointed bend, which is good. Also, another cool thing, which very similar to Terry Bogard, he can do a one hand. He can not one-handed. He can do a one leg stand into a kick. Let's see if we can get that now. For me, it's a big thing for these figures to spread that far out and get that kick. It's been helping a whole lot on fight scenes. I've been trying to take pictures of, and I got it. That is awesome. Yay, yay indeed. I don't have very many figures that can do that, so that's why I'm just like so amazed by that. The fact that you can, get this kind of with the arm right. This kind of poses like that. Very cool. I mean, if you want to, you can even kind of bend the leg and the foot out. See, it should still be able to stand like that. Let's see, and yes, sir. You can still do it. I mean, that's just quality right there. I don't care who you are. This is quality. Now, to use some of his his what I call it, special move pieces. Let's get him back down to a normal stance. For his flaming record punches, you can definitely put this on either hand, but I'm gonna do this hand just for sake of argument. So you can get that on that hand. Let's see. Let's pose him up. Like he's drawing back. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's just cool. Now I could probably put him in a way better punching pose, but if I did that, we'd be here all day, and I don't want to keep you all day. That's not my intention. And as I was saying before, to add that flame piece, you're just gonna pop the hand off like so, and then apply this piece here. This is just the way I'm doing it, except for you can do it either hand. But once you have that piece on, then you want to reapply the hand. Here we are back. This is basically, for most part, this is going off of memory, how his uppercut flaming spin looks. I know he throws the flame off, I believe, from this arm, and then just, you know, it just catches here, and then, you know, just get burned as he spins. It's like a whole deal. But yeah, it's basically like that. I believe it's the best way to show it off. And I put it on one of the stone collectible stands, and basically to hold it, because I just think it gives a little something extra. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. It'll actually look even better if I use this vest with the sway back motion. Like I said, it's just you can do it. It's just really a pain to put the arms back in. All right, I got my uppercut pose, and I place them in more or less serpent wave. That's the name of the move. I believe it's called the serpent wave. I knew I could figure out one of the American names for this one of the moves. It's like the finishing move. This is basically how it begins. You know, he'll usually hold his arm out like so, flame on hand, and he'll usually, you know, do kind of a swing back motion with the hand before, you know, releasing it. Once he releases it, you drop this piece, I guess, and you bring this in, and it's like a, see if I can do that pose real quick. It's basically something like that. I'm trying to go off basically memory here. But I remember he just waves his hand with the fire in it, and you basically get this motion here. And I even took one of the other hands, open it up to, you know, get more of a, you know, one of those kind of motions. So I think it's mostly like that. Come to think of it, I kind of wish this flame piece was maybe a little bigger. That might kind of match better. I'm not sure. But overall, I think it looks pretty nice. It looked really good, you know, if someone wanted to do maybe stop motion, or, you know, take some pictures with him actually, you know, hitting someone with it. Even better, you know, change the lighting up, maybe have like some type of dim lighting, or some kind of red lighting under the flame itself to give it more of a, you know, more of a real burning effect. And like any good, you know, any good victory, you gotta have your awesome little win pose, which I think that looks really good as well. All right, before we close things out, let's do a little size comparisons. Yet again, you know, I would compare it to a Transformer, but not really much point because it'd be so out of scale. As Stone Collectibles is essentially, you know, it's 1/12 scale, kinda-ish. So, you know, it won't really scale with anything other than itself. But for sake of argument, here he is with Iori Yagami, his most hated of rivals, or I should say, Iori hates him. Is kind of how you look at it. But they look good together, mainly because they come from the same line. But there you are. Here is Sagat, which is my biggest storm as of right now. And just for fun, here is Duke. So you can kind of see how that looks. Now, for that final thought, in case anyone's wondering, that's not really a movie does in the game. I mean, the punch is, but I figured I had to stand out, and why not use it, right? Why not give him a whole new move that he doesn't do? Let's give him aerial Rekka fire punches. Why not? But yeah, much like Terry Bogard, he's pretty awesome. The only grievance I really have is just that little bit of slop on the paint here on that finger there. That might can actually be wiped off. I'm not sure, but I might try. That's really my only grievance. Articulation is on point. The effect parts all make sense. They're all functionally work rather well. It's really just a fun time. Another grievance I should mention, but this might be my own human error. It's just this vest here, which I didn't do. It's because it's just so hard to get the ball joint back into the socket due to the extra amount of rubber right here. That's really about it. Maybe I could peel some of that back. I don't know. But yeah, he's awesome, man. If you're in the KOF, King of Fighters, I'd say he's definitely a pickup. This is one of the ones my girlfriend told me she had a hard time finding because they honestly don't make this one anymore, to my knowledge. And from what I'm hearing, Stone Collectibles doesn't reissue, which is a damn shame if you ask me. I think they really should start reissuing some stuff because, I mean, keep some of these second-hand prices down. It's terrible. I want an M. Bison. That thing costs woo-wee. I mean, I'm eventually gonna pay it, but I shouldn't have to. But yeah, definitely reissue this guy. This guy's nice. This guy's nice. nothing more to say other than it's just awesome and you should buy it if you like KOF. That's basically it. I'm holding you guys hostage right now, I can tell. Let me go ahead and do my shout outs. First and foremost, I gotta shout out my fellow rejecticons. They put out awesome content. If you're not subscribed, you're totally missing out. I have linked to all 3 of the channels down here below as usual. Also, to give a shout out to P.a.k. That's spelled P.a.k. Cool ass dude. On his channel, we have a thing called 3 live stream, which we should be filming tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I release this video. Check him out. Awesome. M3 reviews will be there, including myself. We just hang out and basically just talk shit all night. Basically a good time, you know, just don't come sensitive. All I'm gonna tell you is don't come sensitive, because you won't like it. Also, M3 reviews, another cool ass dude. Check him out. He puts out very awesome videos. Transformers, G.I. Joe, just everything in between. You know, he's kind of like myself. He likes what he likes. He buys what he wants. I share his same sentiment. I have his link down here too, so please follow him. And for my own shameless plug, because you know I got to, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. I had a recent jump in growth recently, and I appreciate it so much. Trying to hit that 400 mark at least by the end of the year. I'm so close to doing it, but I need you guys to help me do it. I can't do it myself. That's just about it from Mr. Kusanagi. Until next time, it's been Sorrow Moonspa, also known as the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Till next time, peace out.